Hey guys, it's Angela, and today I'm gonna share with you kung saan napunta yung 2 million pesos ko in my investments. And if you're new here, I am a 22-year-old college dropout who decided to just follow her heart and go into business kasi hindi talaga para sa akin yung college. And yes, today we're gonna be trying something new because my friends said na para daw hindi ako dumaan sa kahirapan kapag nag-i-English lang ako. So today, I'm gonna try my best to bring out the Filipina, the Tagalog girl in me. Because honestly, I wasn't really that good in speaking in Filipino or Tagalog until I moved to Manila. And I kind of like had to adjust and make it seem like I'm from here. Ganun. So, I hope you guys let me know if you prefer this talking style kasi nagsa-struggle ako when it's on camera kasi mas comfortable ako mag-English. But, nonetheless, I'm gonna try my best for you guys. And kasi thanks to my friends for suggesting na mag-Tagalog ako konti para mas maging tao ako naman pakinggan. Alright! So, like what this video says, I'm gonna share with you guys kung saan napadpad yung 2 million pesos na dinecide kong i-invest. But before that, I wanna give you guys context and a disclaimer lang that I am not a registered investment advisor. I am not an investment expert. Ang ingay. Kuya, go na! Alis na! Shoo! Sige na, nag-film ako. Malis ka na. Bye! Anyways, yes. Going back. Once again, I'm not a registered investment expert, and the things that I'm going to be sharing with you guys are based on my personal experience and my personal beliefs, the things that worked for me. So feel free to take my suggestions with a grain of salt. And now that that is out of the way, I don't know why so many of you ask me on Facebook na, Ange, anong gagawin ko kung meron akong 100,000 pesos? Or anong gagawin ko sa 50,000 pesos ko? Or saan ako dapat mag-invest? Anong stocks bibilhin ko? Anong cryptocurrency bibilhin ko? Saan ako all these questions. Once again, I'm flattered that you guys are asking me. Pero again, hindi ako investment expert. I just wanted to get that very clear. I actually want to tell you guys that I did not invest 2 million on stocks, real estate, on crypto. I did not invest 2 million on all these other things that people would usually invest their money on. Because where I put that money into is this girl right here. I've already invested around 2 million on coaching, mentorship, whatever you want to call it. And what? Hindi mo na lang yan ipina-attend yung Manila or whatever. And those questions inside your head are very valid. Diba, from a normal person, but bakit, ano yung coaching na yan? Ano yung mentorship na yan? Most people probably would have invested that in a college education. But I had a different experience, and for me, I see the value in mentorship and coaching because it honestly changed my life. When I first invested, yung first mentor ko talaga, her name is Carla Singson. Yung first ko na maayos na mentor na hindi ko nilandi. I love Carla, she's amazing. And I got her Chaos Cash Flow program for 15,000 pesos. Tapos naging valedictorian ako doon sa program na yon. So, congrats me. So good. A good student. Ganon. And from that 15,000 pesos that I invested, ang return ko on investment was a whopping 300,000 pesos. Just from that 15,000 peso na investment alone. I generated 300,000 pesos in 6 months as a full-time college student. Tapos nagbebenta lang ako ng munchkins and makeup nun. So, from that experience, sabi ko, oh wow, may return pala talaga ang mentorship. So, hindi lang siya coaching. There's actually value here for me. Kasi, of course, I made money. And not only did I make money, I also learned. And I got connected with a fucking millionaire who is Carla Singson. It's amazing. From that experience alone, I learned now when you invest in yourself and when you're willing to do the work you are bound to be rewarded by the universe. I-reward ka ni Lord. Sasabihin niya na, okay, sige, nag-invest ka sa sarili mo, you took action, ginawa mo yung ano kailangan gawin, may mga binago ka sa sarili mo, sige, bigyan kita ng reward. And that's just how the universe works. That's how God rewards His people. Yung next ko na in-investan was a mastermind. Then let me tell you, that was super life-changing. Dun sa mastermind na yun, people told me to drop out. Like, successful entrepreneurs, international people told me to just drop out kasi hindi ko daw magagamit yung college ko. So ayun, I dropped out. And I learned a lot from that mastermind. I had to borrow around 80,000 from my mom to attend that. Tapos I think yung total gastos ko nun was 100,000 because I had to fly to Thailand for that mastermind. That didn't really generate immediate results. I had a period where I felt like parang I was kind of lost, hindi ko alam anong gagawin ko sa buhay ko, ganun, kasi ayoko na mag-munchkins, ayoko na mag-makeup kasi parang ang liit-liit ng namimake ko doon. And I knew I could make more. I came across an opportunity online na nakita ko. Naging curious ako about that. Pag nakita ko, ang daming results ng mga tao, ganun-ganun. And so I watched the trading. I checked it out. When I saw the price, sabi ko, Lord, please, sana 50,000 lang to. Kasi 50,000 pesos lang yung nasa bank account ko. And kasi ang bait ni Lord, yung price nung program na yon was only 50,000 pesos. And I only had like 55,000 pesos left in my bank account. Whole life savings ko na yun. I was like, oh my God, what if I fail? What if hindi ko siya mabawi? I had fears, I had doubts, but I gave it a try anyway. So, I took my last 50,000 pesos and I bought that program. And for the first few months, wala akong results. Akala ko I failed. And then, after 8 months of nothing, I got my first client in 5 days. Tapos, from that 50,000 pesos, I generated around more than 5 na in revenue. That's just in a year. So, yung 50,000 pesos na yon generated me 7 figures. So, it's like, okay, mag-invest ka, di ka mag-invest. For me, it was a no-brainer na every single time I decide to invest in myself, meron talagang babalik. That's one of the reasons why I decided to invest in myself. It's really because I honestly 100% believe na you are your best investment. What if magka-pandemic ulit? Or what if mawalan ka ng trabaho? What if mag-shut down yung business mo? What if malugi ka? At the end of the day, yung tao talaga who can create value in the marketplace and put up a new business and create a new strategy is you. And one of the things that I learned is that you attract who you are. You do not attract what you want, you do not attract what you deserve, but you attract who you are. In my business journey, there were times that I attracted the wrong people. When I traced back kung bakit ko sila in-attract, it turns out that I was a shitty person. So obviously, because I was a shitty person, I attracted shitty people as well. So, andun yung mga mukhang pera, yung mga taong hindi nagkikip ng word nila. I was not the right person, so I did not attract the right people. I'm super guilty of this in the past. I used to put my sense of self-worth in how much money I had in the bank account. I used to think na, ang galing ko, I'm so worthy kasi meron akong X amount in my bank account. And kung nag-drain yung bank account ko, I would think na, oh my God, ang loser ko na ganun. So I would place my value, my sense of self-worth on something external. You have to be so solid in yourself. If you want to succeed in business, kailangan solid ka sa sarili mo pa lang. Kasi if you put your worth on something, like yung failures mo, yung success mo, kung nawala yung failure na yan, kung nawala yung success na yan, mawawala rin yung feeling mo of worthiness. If nag-fail yung if nag-fail yung attempt ko sa business, I would label myself na, failure ako, hindi na kaya mag-business, hindi pala talaga ako for business, ganun. That's actually one of the reasons why so many people don't become great business owners. I read this, The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday. Almost 95% of first businesses fail. And we know that. ang daming negosyong nagsarado, ang daming negosyong nalugi, especially with the lockdowns. Ang daming negosyo talagang na-challenge because of the pandemic. What I saw was that, okay, most first businesses fail, yes, and that's when most people quit. Nag-quit sila kasi nag-fail yung first business nila. And they label themselves na, hindi siguro ako ng business. Failure siguro talaga ako when it comes to business. And that label, that fact na they think they're a failure, now keeps them from trying a second time. And the thing is, yes, almost 95% of first businesses fail, but also 80% or more of second businesses succeed. And because most people label themselves na failure sila and they don't try again, they don't get to the success part. Kasi most people think na like smooth yung path to success, but it's really not. It takes failing and failing and failing before you get to the success. Before ka i-congratulate ng mga tao. Before sasabihin nila na, classmate ko yan, pinusan ko yan si Angela, ganyan, kasi she's so successful. They don't realize na it takes so many failures before you can get to the promised land. So, you need to make sure na solid ka in yourself and you don't put your worth on money, on your success, on what people say about you. Kailangan ikaw, alam mo, na kahit ano pa yan dyan, you're already worthy because you are. Just because you're already enough. Hindi mo kailangan ng meron kang track record or whatever or X amount in your bank account to actually be worthy. I wish most people believed in themselves more, which is, again, why, for me mentorship and coaching is so important. Kasi, it's so easy to say na, uy, believe in yourself, power lang tayo dyan. But, when you have a debt, when your business fails, it's so easy to feel so sad. You know, it's so easy to feel sad kasi, masakit talaga siya. Para kang namatayan or something, yung pain minsan. But the thing is, when you have people who encourage you, sometimes they're your friends, sometimes family members, if swerte ka, but a majority of the time, many of these people will come in the form of mentors na, uy, nanggaling na ako dyan. Nag-fail din yung first business ko. So, don't worry, okay? It's okay to fail in your first business, try again. So, you kind of need somebody else to like remind you na, oy, bangon, it's okay. Like, I was there too. Sige na, hawakan ko yung kamay mo and I'm gonna guide you. Let's think about your second business. Huwag ka na masyado mag-dwell on your first failure. And lastly, speaking of mentors and coaching and having another parent, it's almost like buying a shortcut, which obviously I don't really believe in get-rich-quick schemes. If compare natin, ano nga ba talaga yung best shortcuts possible? For me, if gusto kong magluto ng cake, I would ask help from an expert baker. Kasi marunong na siya. And that's the same for making money. If you want to make money, it's best to ask people who already have the life that you want, who already have the success that you want, who already have the result that you are after. Go to a teacher who already has the result that you want. So yun talaga for me, mentorship is the best shortcut. It's a personal choice of mine to focus on generating money. Like yung money-making abilities ko talaga. Kasi I know na mawala na lahat, gumuha man ang mundo, I can still have myself to rely on. Na kaya ko pa rin mag-generate ng income. Na kahit na let's say, maghirap ako for a month or 2 or 3, but babangon ako. Babangon ako because I have skills. Babangon ako because I believe in myself. Babangon ako because I have the right people to show me the way. And I trust them. And I believe in them and I believe in myself. So I hope you guys took away something valuable from this video. That is just me and my experience. I receive a lot of messages on Facebook from people I don't know, and they ask me, Angela, how to earn. I actually have a mentorship program where I help ordinary 20 to 30-year-old people make their first 6 figures online. And if you're interested, if you want to know more about that, just make sure to visit the link below, check it out. If it's not for you, it's fine, but if it's for you, make sure to register. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that it clarified kung bakit nag-invest ako ng 2 million sa sarili ko instead of on stocks and real estate and blah blah blah. Alright, if you guys have any other suggestions for the videos that you want to see on this channel, make sure to comment them below and give this video a thumbs up if you like me speaking more Tagalog. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!